Well, the ADBN Smartphone Filmmaking Workshop, a brainchild of ADBN TV, has for months now engaged a long list of youths in the Niger Delta region who all came together under one roof to slug it out in the race for supremacy of who comes out tops as winners in the competition. Well, so far, the list has been pruned to 16 candidates who are potential winners of a grand prize of 5 million naira, shareable among 3 emerging top performers with a chance of internship as well. Now, the cardinal aims of the great feat is to encourage creativity, inspire a winning and can-do spirit, and provide necessary empowerment for their future attempts at generating more inspiring content. Now, in the studio today are 2 of the contestants competing to be among the selected 3 to win 2.5 million naira, 1.5 million naira, and 1 million naira, respectively. We have Iniobong Eduoe with a film title Beyond the Pipeline in the studio today. Iniobong, you're welcome on Niger Delta Today.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We also have Ufok, Ibara with a film title Ifan. You're welcome on Niger Delta Today.
Thank you.
I hope I got your name right.
No, Ufok Ibara.
Ufok Ibara.
You're
I beg your
welcome.
pardon then. I'm sure it must have been a really grilling trip getting to this point in the competition, and I'm sure you must be proud of yourselves being able to reach this level of the competition. But then I'll start with you, Ibara. What has it been so far in terms of the competition? How has it been? Are you happy with yourself so far, and do you think you're going to go ahead to claim the grand prize?
Okay. For me, it's been mixed feelings, you know. On one side, it's quite exciting. I really appreciate ADBN for the opportunity. And I must say it's the first time I'm producing. So even though it's a short film, but then I'm quite excited. And then on the other side, this is a competition, you know, we all know. So I'm a little bit scared, but then I'm confident. So.
But you should be proud of yourself, like you said. This is your first time
Yeah,
producing,
I
and you
mean,
came out
I'm proud of
as
myself.
tops of the
Yeah,
finalists.
sure.
Okay.
Well, before we delve into your respective short films that you've produced, I'll come to you, Eduoe, on the same question. How has it been? How has the journey been thus far?
Man, I must say the journey has been smooth. With, like just she said, mixed feelings though, since it's a competition.
Okay.
So definitely there is tension in the air. So first I must thank ADBN TV for giving me the opportunity to showcase my talent. And this is my first time producing a short film.
First timers.
Yes,
Nice,
yes, yes.
nice.
So, though I've been doing monologue and short skits,
Okay.
but first time producing a short film for an international TV. Yes.
Okay, that's nice. But before now, before the ADBN opportunity to actually get into production, did you ever imagine that you could actually put up a production like this using just your smartphone?
Never, never. I didn't even see that coming.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I never even imagined it, but I was told that it's going to come out nice because during the trainings, I was always peeping in the hall in between work, and I saw the way you guys were concentrating, trying to learn everything that you could.
Okay.
And I'm sure that learning actually paid off, because watching your production and you tell someone this was done with just smartphones is actually unbelievable. We must commend you for that, actually.
Thank you so much.
Well, Eduoe, let's talk about Beyond the Pipeline. That's the title of your short film. What was the inspiration behind this particular composition that you put together for the competition?
Okay, how I came about the storyline. Okay, let me start this way. During my service here, my NYSC, I had core member friends. So what normally come into their mind was, when we introduced ourselves, he said, I'm from Akwa Ibom, and it was like, wow, Akwa Ibom, yes. The other one said, now so my papa friend go Akwa Ibom till now no gree come back. Una yes, una wife Una girls, they thief our men. I said,
Oh my
no. Yes. I said, no, that's not it. The thing is that our
Where was
ladies...
that actually? Where did you say?
The middle belt, Niger State.
Okay.
So I said, no, this is what happens. The thing is that our ladies, they are productive. Yes. So don't think, because all his mindset was that he used sex to...
Okay.
Yes. So I told him, no. Our ladies are not only good in bed, they are productive, they are good chef, they're very hardworking. So that was where I got my... when I start, I recall my NYC experience with the core members from different states. So I had to like, okay, let me bring it to a storytelling.
Oh, so your movie is actually to correct the wrong impression they have about the Akwa Ibom women.
About Akwa Ibom women.
Oh, nice.
Indeed. Ufok Ibara.
Yes.
Yours is Ifan.
Ufan.
Oh, Ufan.
Yes, friend.
Well, okay. Thanks for the correction. Well, your short film.
Yeah.
What inspired it?
Well, actually, I'm a storyteller. Before I even came for the ADBN workshop training, I've been having a background in theater and media studies. So I've actually written a couple of stories for stage and for screen. So this was just another issue, an underlying issue, not just common with Niger Delta, because it's common in a society, the entire Nigerian society, where in very interior areas where you have very poor homes, they tend to favor the male child more. Like, for instance, they feel like the male child should be groomed first, should be sent to school, while the female child would stay back, either learn a trade or be married out. So here, this was just me trying to capture a young girl, a resilient young girl who, out of a brevity, was able to change the narrative. So she, even though she was from a very poor home, but then she had to think outside the box. She had to find a way to shatter the glass ceilings by, you know, doing something differently. So taking little steps, she was able to change the narrative. You could see if you've actually followed up with the story, you realize that she even was able to convert a militant. Militant is also very common in the Niger Delta here. So a notorious militant, you know, had to give up his arms alongside his group, you know, and then they sat under her tutelage, they were trained by her, and then 10 years on, he too was able to also train other people academically. Yes. So what I was trying to paint there was that, I mean, for every woman, of course I'm a woman, so I first of all had to tell a story surrounding women in our society. So this was me trying to give hope back to every woman out there, especially those who are from poor homes, that, I mean, you can do something. Instead of just sitting and waiting for the government, you can do something.
Okay, well, let's, as we begin to wind down this conversation session, let's talk about what it's going to mean for you if you go ahead to emerge winners of this grand prize. I mean, I understand that there's a lot that you can put into work to see the way that you encourage your crafts and emerge the best versions of yourselves through the creativity that you can bring to bear. Let's talk about what you're going to do if you eventually emerge winners.
Okay. All right. There are a lot of stories. There are so many stories yet untold about the Niger Delta people. In the long run, I've actually been on screen acting. You know, I love to be in front of the camera. But for this particular production, I told myself I have to explore. I have to be sure that what I was taught during the training, during the workshop, that I practice it. You know, it was more like an assignment to me. So I had to be behind the camera all through, from the directing to being the director of photography. You know, I had to do a lot of research. So for me, there are a lot of stories I would love to tell, and it's easier for me because I felt like it would take a very long time to be able to accomplish, to get myself a camera, to be able to produce and all of that. But I mean, just being able to do this with a smartphone within a short period of time with limited funds, because I mean, that period was tough for me because I was also battling with my master's program defense. Yes, so I almost gave up. I almost did not want to embark on this project. It was encouragement from here and there. This was more like, I mean, a give back. ADBN gave this to you, so you should be able to give back. You should be able to show that you had learned one or two from what. So I feel that if the money comes, I would want to explore more. I want to tell more of the Niger Delta stories in a more professional way, and then ensuring that I incorporate all that was taught to me in the class. And also, I would want to collaborate with ADBN. I mean, as a give back.
Okay, and you, Eduoe?
Okay, if I eventually emerge the winner in this competition, what I will do is, first I'll equip myself and my team very well. And there are so many undiscovered stories concerning the Niger Delta region. So definitely I'll do that and tell the story and then give it to ADBN. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so I'd like you guys to make some sort of commitment from persons that, you know, would want to be the ones that are actually going to decide your fate. I mean, what would you say to persons watching you right now in terms of encouraging them to pick you or pick you, Eduoe?
Okay, first of all, well, this will be conversing for both, but then I would say, first of all, to the ladies, this is a story for every lady out there. So this is me saying you have to watch Ufan. If you want to be inspired to change the narrative, you have to watch Ufan and you have to vote for Ufan, because Ufan has all it takes to change the narrative. Ufan has what it takes to inspire everyone to see beyond just expecting so much from government. I mean, you can start by very little steps, you know, to ensure that you change the narrative in the world. So I'm calling on friends and everyone out there to
I like that. I like that. But before you wrap up that conversation, there are two sides to a coin. You could actually emerge one of the winners, or you might just be left out as maybe for an internship position or something. So if that happens, peradventure that happens, are you going to let this dream die?
No, this is a dream I've nurtured for so long. I think ADBN just made it faster for me. Okay. You know, because I'd always looked at producing my own film in the long run, but I didn't know it was going to come very soon. Yeah. So I'm definitely not going to let it die. I'm definitely not going to let it die. And then I would say let the best man win.
Okay. Sportsman spirit.
Eduoe, it's your shot now.
Sorry, what was the question?
Okay. What if you do not emerge as one of the winners? What next?
Hey, gang. What if I don't emerge
as one of the winners?
As one of the winner. Oh my God. At first, definitely, I'll feel bad that I didn't emerge one of the winners. But still, I'll still be producing. I'll still be making short films and short content for my people.
Okay. All right, I must thank you, Iniobong Eduoe, for coming on Niger Delta today to tell us a little bit about your short film, Beyond the Pipeline. We are hoping you emerge a winner. And of course, you, Ufok Ibara, producing Ufan.
Yes.
I got it right now.
Yeah, you did.
We hope you emerge winners, and we wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, that's the size of Niger Delta today.